Hello, in this video I'll be running the work in progress report, or the WIP report as it's known. This is available in the Redthorn SP system and the main Redthorn system, and is one of the critical reports in our system really. WIP valuation is very, very important to businesses, and there is a lot of maths in it. I'll run the WIP report so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll individually go through all the data points on the report. So it's grouped by customer. And if you're producing multiple parts, it may be event to play system is the customer number one, which is the actual items that belong to or built in your name. So you may be selling them to multiple customers. And then beyond that, it's by job number, some multiple bits of information: quantity, balance due, date required, hours spent in WIP, balance, subcon hours, material WIP including subcon cost, machine center cost, global cost, material, notably in WIP, and total cost. And then at the bottom there are some totals. Now there's a lot of information on here, and the best way of reviewing and understanding this information is actually going through what we have a habit of calling the WIP Bible, and this can be taken from support or downloaded from the Redthorn zone. So I'll go through some of these relating to the report, but it's worth having a read through of this. So for the report to be accurate, you need to be running job costing or auto costing for sub-assemblies, and that means all the sub-assembly costings are accurate. The report will default to planned time and therefore planned cost if an operation is overbooked. So that means if a user overbooks an operation, it won't overvalue WIP, it'll take it at the planned time. And that's quite important from a legal point of view. Material markup is not used in the calculation, so it's all done at material cost or GIN cost, goods in cost. If no raw materials are issued to the job, then the material WIP figure will include the estimated material costs if an estimate has been run. And then we're down to the fields: balance, job quantity, balance due is fairly obvious, date required is obvious. Planned hours balance is time allowed minus time taken for the job, excluding subcon. And you can see where the examples are given from the job costing reports. Subcon hours, total subcon hours allowed for the job. Material WIP including subcon, total allocated material cost, GIN cost of this level, plus total allocated material cost, GIN costs, and labour cost of any sub-assemblies. So it's pulling all the sub-assemblies information through. And take note again, if subs are overbooked, it would revert to plan time. So there's a lot of information on this document for that. Subcon cost is the total allocated subcon material cost by the order quantity times the balance due. That's subcon cost, and again all the maths are shown. Machine cost is the total cost of booked hours based on the individual's machine rates, times the order quantity times the balance due. So that's the machine cost, so essentially it's book time. And the global cost is the same maths, but it's based on the global cost of machine centre cost based in central company information. So you may send individual machine centre costs in machine centre maintenance of anything from whatever it is, £20, $20 an hour, through to $100, £100 an hour, but you can have a set one global cost, which you can also use to see your valuation of WIP. Material no TB WIP, same as the material WIP figure for those jobs that have materials issued but no time booked to them. So that's reflecting the ones with no time booked. Total cost is material WIP including subcon plus machine centre costs. That's the total WIP valuation of the job. And some notes here, you know, if a sub-assembly is still live, then that may affect WIP calculations. Material WIP including subcontract uses same logic. It's just material WIP including the subcontract value addition. So I'm going to return to the actual WIP report now. So you can see I've just whipped through these pieces of information. It's worth just having the documentation and looking at it against some of your data and reflecting it. And then at the bottom is the total numbers for your overall shop floor. So you can see on this system, you can see the total. And I don't have great data because this is a demo system, but this will give you your overall WIP valuation. So in summary, work in progress reports has lots of elements to it, gives you full work in progress for every single job, exactly where it is and what costs are associated with it, and is supported by our WIP Bible, which is well worth having a copy of and using the first few times you run the WIP report to get comfortable with it.